Hello everyone, this is BFAB and welcome to the Baddie Club. Hello everyone, welcome to the show. Welcome to the first episode of the Baddie Club. So for our first episode, I figured that it's nice to talk about social media breaks, seeing as I'm actually on one. Okay, so let's talk about it. So to define social media break, it's literally just taking a social media break or detox to our social media platforms. So it actually depends on you on how long or short nyo ba gusto. If you want to completely deactivate lang ba your Facebook, Instagram, or just delete the app, or maybe just use Messenger lang to just connect with your classmates or friends or to really just connect with people in general. Or if ayaw nyo namang i-delete or i-deactivate yung mga apps, there are extensions naman or certain application that helps you set limits sa social media usage ninyo. So, there's also that option. And yeah, so moving on, I'd like to share with you guys the reasons why I think we need to have these social media breaks or just a little detox every once in a while, or at least I guess to try it somehow, since we live in this very fast digital age. So sometimes really forget to just pause. So my first reason is when we use social medias, let's say Facebook ba or TikTok ba, Twitter, sometimes, if not most of the time, there are lots of opinions out there. Very strong ones and sometimes very negative ones, right? And when we are in low states of our lives, and what I mean by low states is either we're in a very bad place in life, we're emotionally struggling or unstable at the time we were scrolling, or baka naman triggered tayo with some circumstances, or baka naman we're triggered by something. So pag nasa ganong states tayo in life, we as humans kind of easily believe what we see online. And I want to share an example. Let's say you and your significant other had a fight. And let's say that fight was a really huge one. And you are crying, you're bawling your eyes out, you're just really sad, you're overthinking things. And then, so to help you out, nag-TikTok ka. So, when you're scrolling on TikTok, sometimes kasi, diba, maraming mga tarot cards dyan. There's video saying na, stop. This is a sign that you have to let him or her go. Or, stop. Maybe you guys need a break for a while. Or maraming videos about red flags pag ganito or ganito si ganito. And oftentimes, sa kagustuhan nating may makarelate, may kakampi, we usually relate to those. And sometimes, with those videos, we tend to take those as a sign na baka di talaga kayo, baka di na mag-workout kasi you're seeing all this. And then you go to Facebook, tapos sa Facebook, puro, if you love her, let her go. Or we see quotes like, ipinagtagpo pero hindi itinadhana, and we just really want to relate to those kasi nga nandun ka, diba, na a circumstance or situation in life, and then all of a sudden you think you're breaking up na kasi you're seeing lots of these, and then baka nasa Facebook groups ka rin and you see lots of memes about cheating or red flags again, or you see na this is a season for breakups na, or people just come and go, and all those stuff. And when you are in these low states, and then you see all these videos and memes and sad posts, you just really feel extra lonely and sad. And that's okay. You can feel your emotions. But the thing is, if we don't stabilize ourselves, if we don't snap ourselves back and really assess what happened in the situation, and we as humans act upon those emotions, so it's really important to really stabilize yourself and to just, take a pause, breathe, assess the situation, what went wrong, what did you say, what triggered you, what did he say, how can you approach the situation in a calm, peaceful, compassionate, and loving way. Kasi when you feel sad and you see sad things or things that trigger you, you feel sad and then you feel angry and then you lash out on your partner or friends. So it's really difficult. That's one example I could give at the moment. It's actually 2 a.m. here, and I just wanted to share my random midnight thoughts with you guys. And I want this to be as raw as possible. So, yeah, that's one thing I can think of. And next naman, I want to share another reason as to why I think we need to have a social media break once in a while. Or at least if not need, at least it's very helpful. Yan na lang. Yan na lang ang term. So next is to being more present in life, to live in the moment. And I know this sounds cliche. We see it all the time. We hear it all the time. But I really have to say this because this is very true. Yes, we are present right now, but are we really though? Do we sit down at a place and just really be mindful of the things that are around us, the people that are around us? Do we talk to people? Do we say hi or hello to ate or kuya guard when we walk into the mall or walk into the coffee shop? Do we smile at people when you are in certain events? Do you actually try to really get to know people or at least meet lang man and have small talks with them? You know, just little human interactions. And in these events, do we use ba our phone 90% of the time? And yung 10% is yun pa yung pangkain mo na time. So, wala na talagang time to really kind of just indulge in conversations. And being more present really improves our mood because really, there is just only now. I mean, of course, merong past, but the thing with the past is, it's in the past. As much as we try to relive those moments, it's in the past. So, right now, we only have the now. And we only have the now to enjoy. Kasi mga sis, we might be dead tomorrow, you know? I mean, the earth is dying. But yeah, on a lighter note, yeah, it improves our mood. We are much happier and we are more productive. In my experience, I am more productive now than before na I'm just really mindlessly scrolling sa TikTok. And sometimes, nasha-shock na lang din talaga ako no na 2 to 3 hours na pala ako doon. Sometimes, nakapanood na ako ng isang buong movie kasi there are posts, 'di ba, na part 1, part 2, part 3, and then wala na, you know. I mean it's fun ha. TikTok is so fun. The algorithm knows you so much. It knows what videos to show you, so you stay on their platform. I even tried to apply the digital well-being and it worked talaga for a while. And then after parang I just used the passcode na lang and I scrolled again. Kasi, totoo naman talaga, it's fun and sometimes it's nakakakilig and sometimes it's just mga kalokohan ng mga Pinoy and, you know, and I laugh. It's fun, but the thing is, when you don't have self-control or self-discipline, it becomes kind of a problem to your productivity and other things. And then next is, I want to also share that being away from these social media platforms really helps you become less judgmental. Well, at least for me and some of my friends who are also on a social media detox. Kasi guys, when you don't see the tweets of people or you don't see paano sila mag-post, what kind of memes ba are they posting, is it not to your liking ba, do you think it's judgmon ba, do you think they are jologs ba, or do you think they're not cool enough ba, or do you think na they're too pa-cool, or do you think they're too bragging? There's so much opinions out there, and sometimes you can't help it. I mean, you can actually, if you really train your mind not to judge people, you can. But yeah, wag na natin tong i-deny na fact na you can easily just judge someone on Facebook, Twitter by the way they post. How kalat ba they are or how corny ba they are. So may ganung mga judgments or opinions at the back of your mind, 'di ba? But of course, again, you can always train your mind naman talaga, but it's easy to hate on people, to be honest. It's easy. That's why in this channel, I really want us here to come from a place of love, compassion, kindness, and harmony. And for me naman, of course, I'm not perfect, but I would like to commend my growth Kasi I've come a long way talaga, and honestly, I came to a point na I feel indifferent na sa mga posts ng mga people because you know what guys, it is what it is. You do you lang tayo dito na side. Kasi we have to realize na it's not like they are harming us sa mga posts nila, right? It's not like naman na pinariringgan ka. Hindi naman ganun. It's just them living their life. And it's just them doing the things that they want to do, and we shouldn't judge them for being them, just as we don't like people to judge us for being us. So yeah, that's my take on that. And I just want to share na I think 4 years na ako hindi active sa Twitter. It's just there, but I'm not really tweeting or anything, or at least checking the app every day. And my personal reason for this is I don't want to prejudge anyone. I don't know if that's a term talaga na people use, but in this episode, I will use the term prejudge as I will be sharing someone na I prejudge on Twitter before. So, here goes. So, okay, this girl, let's name her Rose. And I'll call her Rose kasi wala akong kakilalang Rose. This girl, si Rose, she has been tweeting a lot of spoilers. Like, a lot. Let's say, for example, ano ba yung mga sikat dati na weekly talaga inaabangan? Let's say, Game of Thrones. Yeah. I believe Game of Thrones is one of the shows na inaabangan talaga ng most of the people every time may release before. So, let's say the show dropped at 11 a.m. By the way, guys, I was in college this time. So, iba-iba yung mga schedules, right? So, ngayon, the episode dropped at 11. She's been tweeting the spoilers. Like, ganito ang nangyari. This person was stabbed. This person died. Si Sansa, ganito. Tapos si Theon, ganito. Like, she tweeted everything. And that episode was one of the most awaited talaga na episode in that season. And then, I was so mad. I was so pissed. I swear, I was so pissed. And I realized na I was so pissed at my schoolmate Rose na hindi ko naman talaga kilala at all. I don't even know her personally. We just follow each other on Twitter. Yet, I shared this to my best friends. I shared it to my partner. And, I shared it to people because I was really pissed. And I realized now, wow, this is unfair for her. Kasi nga, she's just tweeting lang. I mean, huwag kayong mag-spoil, please. But like, also on my end. And by the way, guys, I just wanna share na I know this is very, very petty, but I just wanna share this lang pa din kasi, ayun nga, na-realize ko na this girl, si Rose, she may be kind, she may be the kindest person on earth, she may be the kindest daughter on earth, or maybe baka may mga internal struggles siya, and Twitter lang ang kanyang only platform to really just let out stuff kasi baka wala siyang kausap and all those. But also, the main thing is, I shouldn't have judged her based on what she was posting or whatever because it's her life. And it's not like she was spoiling to spoil me, first of all. It's not like she was doing that on purpose para mainis ako. It's just that it was an assumption, a perception of mine. My point is, I should have just let it go, Hindi na dapat ako nag-rant sa friends ko or whatever. I can, but I also have the choice not to kasi nga, it's not really a big of a deal, I mean, oh my gosh, it's difficult to explain, but also when you really look at it, is it really worth hating on someone when I will watch naman the episode pa din and find out what will happen? And I know it sucks, inaabangan mo for this for the longest time and then hindi mo lang man na-enjoy ang cinematic reveal, but also, I had to drop that kasi nga, I don't want to hate on anyone. And even hate for me is a really, really strong word. I think the term here is dislike. I disliked what she did. I disliked her. Yeah, kasi if hate, I think it would take a lot for me to hate on a person. I mean, why would I bother hating you? Sayang aking energy. Might as well, like, okay, whatever, bye. You won't get any attention from me. I will just move on with my life and prioritize myself and feel good about myself. And I think that's a calmer way to approach in life kasi kapagod mag-hate on people, to be honest. So yeah, and I learned that nung high school ako when stuff went down. But anyway, malayo na tayo masyado. So let's go back to Rose. But the thing is, I prejudged her and I shared it to my friends and my boyfriend, and that is not good. That's not good at all. And narealize ko lang din dun na I shouldn't do this to her, and I shouldn't do this to any other people pa na, we might become best friends or we might be close friends. So, what if nag-classmate kami ni Rose, and then I hate her na agad, diba? Wala naman siyang ginawa, but like, you know what I mean, guys? So, meron akong judgment sa kanya sa aking mind. And when you see a person already in a bad light, mabilis na lang talagang makakita ng marami pang bad things. Not unless, of course, you stop yourself. Because, guys, you can stop yourself. Okay, I just want to put it out there. Na you can stop yourself from hating someone. You don't have to. If you don't want, it's your life, but you can train your mind. And there's lots of videos out there on YouTube on how to do that, to rewire your brain, or to just catch yourself when you want to say bad things or to think bad things about people. There are stuff like that out there, and I think it's very helpful. So anyway, so ayun lang for the Twitter story, no? And that's the reason why I'm not on Twitter anymore, para wala na ako ma-prejudge na mga tao based on their tweets alone. If you really want to find something to hate on a person, you actually can. But you can easily just also find something to like or to love. Baka masyadong mabigat or strong masyado ang love, no? So, let's say like na lang. You can always find naman something to like about a person, no matter how small it is. Oh, maganda hair niya. Oh, she has nice eyes. Oh, his or her grammar is on point. Or maybe, oh, she's so smart, diba? Or, oh, she's mysterious, I like it. Mga stuff like that. So you can. So, yeah, it all goes back to choice. The choice on hating, the choice on liking, or the choice to not care at all. So, yeah, that's it for that. And the next reason why I think we need to have a social media break once in a while is to conquer the fear of missing out, or FOMO. So, what's this about? What is the fear of missing out? It's basically just it, guys. The fear of missing out on new trends or new updates from your crush ba, or your friends even, or just being left behind, I guess. Yeah, I think that's it. Conquering the fear of being left behind, because when you're missing out, you are actually left behind, right? Am I making sense here? And honestly, there is nothing to fear, because first, you can actually decide to not care about all those and to just focus on yourself and your well-being and just your self-love journey or your career, and that's okay. And second is, you can always catch up to trends or to stories even, right? And third is, when you are focusing on yourself, on your journey to whatever success means to you, are you really missing out? Char, yeah, I love what I said. It's very quotable. It's very moi, creme de la crop, creme de la cream. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys get my point in this. There is no need to fear, there is no need to worry, because you only really have to focus on you, right? And the rest of that will really just flow. When you're doing good, you're feeling good, everything just flows. And guys and gals, you can always create new memories, new experiences, and heck, you can even create a new trend. You can be the trend that you want. When you're more stable emotionally or mentally or financially, if you want to, anything really, whatever floats your boat. And being okay with just, not being updated with every single thing. Okay? That's okay. And guys, by the way, I'm just saying that it's okay. But if you're the type of person na ayaw nyo talagang makamiss out on things, that's okay too. Again, you do you. And my next reason as to why I think we need to have a social media break once in a while is, and it can remove a lot of triggers. So, what am I talking about? This may be comparing your journey to others. Promoted na ba si ganito? Graduate na ba si ganito? Doctor or lawyer na ba si ganito? Or, hala, may bahay na sila. Hala, successful successful na yung business nila. Hala, nakapag-franchise na. Hala, nakabili na ng property si ganito. Hala, yung ex mo married na, ikaw single pa. Hala, negative news. Hala, ganito. Hala, ganyan. There's so many things that could potentially trigger you. And those triggers can really suck, guys. And, I mean, there's nothing wrong, by the way, na nagpakasal na si ganito and you're still single. We are all in our journey, different journeys, different but perfect journey. And guys, I just want to say that we are all on the right track, no matter how shitty the circumstances are, because it's still not the end. If it's not the end, we are still in the middle. So yeah, going back, those triggers, it can really suck. It can really let you spiral, and when you spiral, you get so sad, you compare yourself, you would think that you are not good enough, you would think that you are being left out, you would think that the universe or God hates you, you would think that everyone is moving forward with their lives except you, you would think that people all have it together except you, and there's just so many things, and you could really self-sabotage, guys. I'm not saying that you will, but there is a possibility, especially again when you are in low states in life. So it's really important again to know how to stabilize yourself via breathworks, EFT tapping, or maybe just guided meditation, or maybe sleeping, or finding things that make you feel good. But yeah, it's really important to know how to self-regulate. So, yeah, there's that reason. And my next reason is, since you are on a social media break, that means you freed up a lot of your time na, diba? Because you are replacing your 3 hours of TikTok, 1 hour of Facebook, and all those. So, you have lots of free time. And in those free time, you could actually spend those time to work on your passion again, or maybe you have a passion project, or, try new things in life that make you feel good. Try things that are out of your comfort zone, like maybe going on a date by yourself on the cinema, if that is something out of your comfort zone, or trying to learn how to play bowling all by yourself maybe, or maybe trying to learn how to crochet or play the guitar and all those, or maybe just read a book and consume knowledge. Or if you don't like books, you could listen to podcasts or audiobooks, and you could also use those free time to reconnect with your old friends from high school or grade school, or just some friends really. Or if not naman, you could just, message them and just really connect. Sometimes it's not bad naman to kamusta people, kasi syempre, it's nice naman to know that someone thought of you, someone asked about your well-being, someone genuinely cares about you, and it's nice. It's nice to be thought of. It's nice to be asked, kamusta ka, diba? It's very thoughtful. And the next, and I think this is also probably my last, is privacy. I think it's nice, and this is just my perspective, ha. Kasi ako, I like to post stuff, I like to share my journey. I like to share stories a lot. Like, not just Instagram stories, guys. Like, really share what happened to me today, or we were robbed the other day, guys, tas ganito yung nangyari, or where I am and all those. And yeah, pala post talaga akong tao, and I claim that. I am not ashamed because it's fun. I believe that my energy is good, and I think it's nice to share those good energy as well. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to post all the time, every day, there's no problem with that. My point here is, sometimes lang naman, it's nice na, this is not for the pamiserious effect, guys, ha. That's a bonus if you think that is, but for me, it's just really nice to be with yourself lang talaga. And people don't know where you are, people don't know what you are doing, people aren't updated with your life. This is actually my first time to have a really strict social media break. I'm just really on Messenger kasi nga, of course, doon ako nako-contact ng friends ko for free. Lahat sila wala ng load kasi they use Messenger now all the time. And then, I'm on WhatsApp as well for work. And I am on this podcast. Yeah. And sometimes I go on YouTube, but yeah, I don't have any Facebook or Twitter and all those. And guys, of course, I won't lie, I'm on TikTok as well. I'm there for, of course, entertainment. Kasi guys, my algorithm is so funny, I swear. But also, I'm there for the business and social media tips and all those. And I'm really strict with my TikTok. Siguro mga 20 to 30 minutes lang ako doon, and then next, what do I do next? So, ganun lang. Para I can focus on other things in my life. So, yeah. Kasi, I indulge naman talaga pag may time. And wala naman kasi talagang rules on the social media detox break thing. It really depends on you. What apps you will use, how long or how short will you be gone. I actually have been watching some videos on YouTube regarding social media breaks as well and what they were doing. And I saw on the comments na there's this person na 2 years na siya walang social media at all. So, ang gamit lang talaga niya is phone. Even Facebook niya wala na talaga, and he uses the phone na the keypad para hindi talaga siya maka-wifi daw. So, ngayon, people were asking, so, paano yung work? Paano yung ganito, ganyan? So, ang sagot niya is, people would have to email him. So, pag uwi niya pa raw, dun pa siya makaka-reply. So, I guess those are his boundaries and his rules sa kanyang life. But ever since he was on a 2-year social media break, life has been extra fun or good or just really calm in general daw for him. But ako, I don't think I would do that. But I am actually on my week 2, I think. Or I think I'm around my 10th na or 11th. And I think I could actually not be on social media for 6 months siguro. I wanna say 1 year, pero baka too far-fetched yun right now for me. But I can definitely see the improvements sa aking self. I can see that I'm more productive. I can see that I manage my time well. I can see na I'm just really more present. And I really see the inner shifts in me. And guys, when there's a shift, you would really, really feel the shift. Kasi right now, I'm working on my beliefs, reframing my mindset. And social media kasi, for me, before I did the social media break, was really, really distracting, I swear. And there are lots of negativities out there. And I don't want to fill my mind with all those. And I also want to challenge myself din kasi with the whole no social media thing. What changes can I do with this time what changes can I do with my free time? What can I do to improve myself and all those? So, yeah. And moving forward, these are my suggestions if you are planning to take a break and you don't know what to do during your social media break. So, nasabi ko na yung iba before. But yeah, my suggestions are listening to podcasts, reading books. I'm sure may mga books pa kayo dyan na nabili from Big Bad Wolf na hindi pa talaga na-open, or even books from 5 years ago na baka until the first 3 pages lang kayo. And who knows, baka you'll discover a new favorite book in that journey, diba? Or, something. And next is also trying new sports, or maybe arranging your space if it's too messy na, or maybe redesigning your place. You try exercising, working out for yourself. Baka may body goal ka to have an abs, or maybe just be toned, or maybe lose weight or gain weight, or baka now's the time that you can do that as well, or maybe yoga ba, or to meditate ba. And I think this is also a nice time to go back to your hobbies, whatever that may be. Next is to watch lists sa Netflix or other series na wala sa Netflix, 'di ba? I think lahat tayo may mga ganon. Ako naman, in my case, I have lots of to watch list pa. The Office, Ozark, Dark, and others, like super dami pa. And next is you could actually use this time to learn more about business if you're into it. There are lots of business audiobooks, books, or YouTube videos about it, or investing, or crypto ba, ganyan. You could use your free time really, really well. Or anything really. I started this podcast, 'di ba? So, Yeah, and there's lots of things I did and I tried, and it's really fun. And yeah, I really suggest that people do this once in a while. It also helps you clear your mind as well, and really just aligning with yourself, with your higher self, even. And my final thoughts naman regarding this topic is actually, I really don't think that social media is evil. I just think that how people use it has a big impact or influence on us, depending on how we perceive or assume things. And social media is definitely a huge part in our lives. I mean, there's lots of good stuff out there as well, but if we don't have any discipline, we could easily lose ourselves in all this. So it's really important to be more mindful on what we consume, to be more disciplined, and to not forget to really live outside our phones. So yeah, but let's not forget that social media is just a part of our life. It's not our entire life. So let's make sure that our life offline is also happy too. It's also a nice place to live into. So that's it for this episode. I hope you can share your thoughts as well. If you find me on any social media platforms when you see this, then send me a message. We could talk. And yeah, I hope you like this episode. I hope you like my stories. And if you're still here, thank you for listening. So yun lang, and just a reminder that you are more powerful and capable than you know. If this is not your end, you are still in the middle. So keep persisting. And with everything that's been going on, please, please, please be kind to yourself and to others, and always come from a place of love, kindness, peace, and compassion. So that's all. Thank you so much, and see you on the next episode. And please take care of yourself. See you later. XOXO, and bye.